Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today this will be part 2 of the top 10 pieces of advice that I would give to military wives, and today I'm going to be discussing chaplaincy wives. Come to find out, there's a ton of different types of chaplain. My husband specifically, he is in charge of the Sunday service. He's given specific number of troops to care for, or airmen, however you want to say it, and that they rotate a duty phone. And kind of in a nutshell, that's like the main things that he does. So tip number 1 that I would give to any military wife that's coming on into chaplaincy would be to stay grounded in God and find new ways to challenge yourself so that you are continuously growing in your walk with God. So that could be done in different ways. Outside of the chapel, you guys can find a church where you learn, or where you and your husband can attend service together, maybe at like a later time, like an evening service, or Bible. There's a ton of Bible studies that you can do, services online, just doing different things. Number 2 would be to pray. Pray for your husband, pray for yourself, pray for your family. Pray for the troops that he's in charge of, all of the troops at the base. Pray for the base itself. Pray for the chapel. Pray for the community. Just really learn how to pray, not just for yourself. Don't be selfish with your prayers. Pray for the people that are in the congregation and for any of the things that they're asking you to pray for. Number 3 is to surround yourself with other believers. So it can be other military wives, but it can be other wives in the community as well. It doesn't have to be just military people. It could be people even from back home that you stay connected with. It's amazing to have prayer warriors that can come alongside you and pray for you, your family, your husband, for different things that you come across, so that you can build that community of strong prayer warriors and stay connected that way. There's also different things like on social media where there's like base chapel or base events that are happening. Just stay connected, be involved, and make a good connection of friends that are good, godly centered people. The Bible, when it says that bad friends corrupt good character, I'll have to look it up, but that verse is so true. I mean, it is so true. It just spreads like a disgusting disease. Like, you don't want to surround yourself with bad people. You want to be a light to those people that are doing things that are ungodly, but don't partake of the things that they're doing, because you really are a light in the position that you're coming into. It's a calling, and it's a blessing to be in this calling so that you can be there to minister to people that are on the base. It's just an amazing blessing and the best calling, honestly. I'm a little biased, but I think it's the best calling to have, to be able to serve the airmen and the troops that are fighting for this country and their families as well. They need it bad. They need to learn resiliency and spiritual resiliency at that. And it's amazing that you and your husband are going to be doing that. Number 4 is find a mentor, be a mentor. So find someone that can mentor you that's been doing this longer than you have. It could be a chaplain's wife, it could be a pastor's wife, it can be whatever you want it to be. Something where you're learning from that wife. Also, be a mentor to someone younger, or maybe even to someone older that is going into this new adventure. Age doesn't have anything to do with it, and I know a lot of people are going to say that that's untrue, but honestly, I have met spiritual giants in 17-year-olds, and I have met baby Christians in 80-year-old bodies. So you can be a mentor to someone older, and your mentor could be someone younger. Age doesn't have anything to do with that. It doesn't require a whole bunch of time. It could literally be just taking 15 minutes out of someone's day for a phone call, or meeting them for coffee. I don't drink coffee, but going out to eat somewhere or coming over to your home and having a discussion. It could literally just be a couple of minutes. It doesn't have to be this long, drawn-out thing with homework and all kinds of stuff. Number 5, make your home your sanctuary. It's really important that your home is a peaceful environment, not just for you, but for your husband as well. You guys will have to discuss this and see what type of things make a home comfortable for yourselves. Because maybe he is really into clutter and likes a ton of things, and you do not like any clutter whatsoever. So you guys have to talk about these things to find your middle ground. But I think it's important to keep the house clean, to keep it organized, and to keep it as peaceful as possible. It's really important for the home to be a place where you and your husband can feel safe and be able to unwind after a long day. Number 6 is be involved. So it's really easy to do your own thing, to let your husband go to work and let him come home and then let that be that. I choose a very active role in wanting to stay involved in helping my husband with different things. So like the yearly events that happen at the chapel, he will make a list of them, and then I can make some phone calls and I can do my research to see how we can execute this event the best way possible, and also advertise it the best way possible as well, so that it's a blessing to all of the airmen and their families. Also, he's going to be preaching, and so it's great to have sermon ideas to write down. When they give a small little devotional piece, if you have ideas, those are great to collect and to give to him too. And that way he can formulate his own ideas based off of the ideas that you give him. But sometimes the hardest part, I think, about writing a paper is just like starting. So if you write down like a whole bunch of different ideas for him, who knows? He may have a really good sermon at the end of the day, or a really good devotional piece that he can work off of because of the ideas that you gave him. Number 7, see a need, fill the gap. So there is so much going on, and I mean a ton going on in the base, that there's no way that there's going to be everything needed. What I mean by that was when I arrived at the base, there wasn't any Bible studies, so I wasn't really comfortable doing one, but I saw a need and I filled it. And now I'm going to be starting a Bible study again. But if you see a need, no matter what it is, maybe it's like a spiritual resiliency training, or maybe it's a talk that you would like to give to new wives that are on the base. Most likely you can make that happen. Go talk to Family and Readiness, or go talk to the chapel. Those places love to help. Airmen, troop, they love to help people, and people in the military and their families. If you have a great idea and you don't see that it's happening right now, then you are that person that can make that happen. And don't doubt yourself. You're stronger than you think you are. Number 8 is learn to listen. I don't just mean this with your spouse, I mean with everyone you come in contact with. There's going to be a ton of people that come to you to ask for your advice, or to maybe sometimes just unload, or sometimes they just need prayer. And it's really important not to get distracted again by being so busy, but being able to really sit there and listen to what they need you to listen to. And alongside of that is number 9, which is slow down. It's so easy to get into the habit of going crazy. I mean, there's always going to be things to do. There's no way you can finish everything that you need to do. And there's always going to be events going on, always sermons that need to be planned, always things to do with your children, things in the home. There's a ton of things that are always, the list never ends. Stay focused and learn to slow down and really enjoy where you're at with your spouse. Number 10, choose joy. So you already are a light to so many people. Now you are going to be a light to a new new group of people. And it's so important that they're able to see the light that Jesus Christ has placed in you, because when people go to the chapel, a lot of times they're really hurting, or they're in a really dark place, or coming out of a really dark place. So it's really important that you're encouraging and that your life is reflecting what Christ really means when he asks us to follow him. So have your life be a reflection of who Christ has called us to be. And just remember to find the joy in the difficult circumstances and situations that you and your spouse encounter, because it really is the truth that we can learn and grow from the challenges that we face every day. And it's super important and such an amazing thing that you are called to be a chaplain's wife. If you are a chaplain's wife, or if you're going to be a chaplain's wife, I would love to hear from you. So contact me on any of the social media platforms that I have listed below in the description, or reach out to me here on YouTube. I would love to see your videos and stay connected with all of you out there, even if you aren't a chaplain's wife. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!